This new plugin is absolutely insane. It can take melodies from sounding like this to sounding like this. This is our brand new secret plugin we've been working on. One of the things we really wanted for this plugin is really to get it to sound right, have any sort of melody that you might be messing around with, to take it and essentially turn it instantly into something else. And we really spent time on the algorithm to make it feel like it's looping back into like this dream or this distant memory, right? So when you have this like a melody loop like this one, you're able to find something that like instantly can sound great for a breakdown, an intro for a song, or anything like that. And it always gives you, every melody you create or every melody loop you have, it gives you an extra option. And one cool part is I'm actually only looping in these 2 layers here. The drums are getting slowed down. And already right here in this plugin, you have different options. So let's say you want to loop these at a different time. You can make the drum sound like this. So you kind of have different looping options, because the way this plugin works is it essentially takes the sample into different chunks and allows you to kind of manipulate different options for really slowing things down to find weird and interesting textures. So this actually works really good if you're like a beat maker or honestly any kind of producer and you instantly want to change the vibe, like this sound. Already has a lot of layers, right? That's one of the beautiful parts about this plugin. You can already hear, you know, some background, different keys on it. There's already a bass line on it, already has a groove. When you apply the Deja Vu effect, you essentially take it and all of those sounds now get processed through Deja Vu and sound completely different. And you can use that as a breakdown, but to be honest with you, it often inspires me to take the song in a completely different direction. And here's one cool thing. Deja Vu is cool, but I specifically actually left it off of the high-end piano here on this one. This piano is actually the same piano, as you can hear. It's just like a very, very simple piano on top. And I left it out. The reason I left it out is because one secret trick you can do here is not just one Deja Vu, but 2. Let me show you what 2 Deja Vu sound like. Here's one. As you can see from our first example here, this one plugin, this one effect can change the entire mood of everything. And depending on which layers you apply it to, you might have a certain idea and it goes one way, but this plugin opens up a whole new world of options. And whether that be for a breakdown, for an intro, or often it inspires me to take a song to a whole different direction. But I'm gonna go into some different examples here to show you how else it could be used. Here's another R&B loop I have, and we will play the before and go ahead and apply Deja Vu effect and see how it sounds after.
Believe you guide me unto the land, baby. Just me and you.
You can get a lot of these like almost like demonic like vocals sometimes out of it, very ambient tones. You can just get this feeling out of stuff that wouldn't normally be there. And this is applied to the whole loop, or because I put it on the master. But what you can do is you can just take a specific layer. So let's find a specific layer and just apply it to that. I'm actually taking the piano, the bass. I'm leaving the percussion actually not in the Deja Vu effect, but I'm also bringing this texture in. And then just let me show you how this quick one, I've removed the vocals for now because we're gonna do something else with that. But I'm gonna play it over this right here. I mean, already so much emotion. I think the beauty about this plugin is that, especially if you guys have been using Cymatics samples for a while, we have so much source material that's royalty free, all these different samples. And the fact that every sample has stem layers, you essentially have an infinite source of inspiration. You can take this one plugin, apply it to any sample, find 40 new outcomes just from that one sample, depending on how many layers you want to play with. And then once you have something cool, you can build on top of it. But next, I'm gonna go into some other projects so you can show you some more examples. Here I got a really cool melody loop, and I also have a vocal loop that kind of really are vibing well together. I'm just gonna try it out, see how it sounds. But something that's interesting is changing what you put into Deja Vu. If you add in delay, different processing effects, different sounds into it, the outcome is gonna be different versus doing your processing after it comes out of the plugin.
fill all the space between.
We're gonna go up from 2 to 4.
Fill all the space between.
See, already, like right here, I really like the vibe of what it gave me. It made me not even want to go with the original direction of the loop. I'm just like, I like what I heard, so I'm kind of gonna run with it. I'm gonna build something real quick. So one thing is, I only want Deja Vu on 2 layers, not the master, because I'm actually gonna want some regular drums for the master. So real quick, we're at 110. I'm gonna find some quick drums from one of our production suites, just so you can like showcase a little bit on how you can take this and flip the idea into a whole new thing. Already, right there, it's a whole new song. It's a whole new beat. It's a whole new idea. And I think that's the cool thing about Deja Vu, especially if you're feeling creatively stuck, or honestly, like sometimes for me, I just get like bored. I get bored if I produce any one style, any one genre. Like at a certain point, I just want to do new stuff because I think that's what like kind of makes production fun, is the fact that we use this little thing, but there's so many possibilities that comes out of it. And Deja Vu just opens up the door to thousands of new stuff within your production that you're already doing. The best thing about this is that Deja Vu is 100% for free, so make sure you guys get this plugin. It's really exciting, it's fun to use. I know it's gonna be a go-to plugin, and I guarantee you guys will get a lot of cool stuff out of it. Can't wait to hear what you make, and enjoy the plugin. Peace.